Hello, a very good day. My name is Ashwin, and today I'm going to present the phase one of this cloud computing project. So, based on the requirements of the phase one, we were asked to develop a web application and host the web using an EC2 instance on Amazon Linux. So, the first step is that we created our website called Electronic Gadget Store. I will demonstrate you in a while. So, just go to desktop and then DCC website. So this is our web application. The main file is the index, and this is the JavaScript file, and this is the style file. So let us open up the index file. So this is the web application that we had created, which is called Electronic Gadget Store. So let me give you a brief description of this store. So it helps us to explore a wide range of electronic gadgets, including the latest phones, smartwatches, laptops, and powerful PCs. So we can do this by clicking on the categories below. There are so many categories for each tab, like phones, smartwatches, laptops, and PCs. So for the phones, we have so many categories of phones, whereas for smartwatches, we have a few categories of smartwatches, and then laptops, we have a few names of the laptops as well, and then PCs as well. And so like after viewing all these items in this store, so let's say if you want to add to cart uh, for one of the items, so let's say if I go to the laptops right here, and then I want to create, and then I want to add a card for Dell XPS 13 version 13, so the price is 4,299.99, and add a card. So the card will display the total price that I have to purchase the item. So you also can have a choice to remove the things from the card, so by clicking the remove button, or you can add two more, or you can add more than one items as well. So for example, if I want to choose Asus and then Dell XPS, it will show the two items with their respective prices and will display the total price from the two items as well. So if you want to remove all of them, you can just simply clicking remove button right here. So this is our simple web application of electronic gadget store. So now let us go back to in creating in connecting the web server to a EC2 instance. So first things first, we go to the VPC. We created a VPC right here. So this is our first step uh, as the primary step to connect to the EC2 instance. So let us go to VPC first. So our VPC, we give it a name, a project VPC. So I will just click right here to show the full description of it. So we have been given a VPC ID and then a CIDR, and then we've been given the main root table right here, and then this is our project VPC, and the CIDR is 10.0.0.0/16, and then yeah, so that is all about the VPC. So after creating VPC, we create a EC2 instance. So we go to EC2, and then we click on the instances. So once we're under the instances, we click on the web server 2. So this is the name that we have created for the instance. So when we create the instance, this is our instance ID, and then this is our public IPv4 address, which is the address that we'll be using to connect to our website that we had created. And you can see the instance state is running, and then the instance type is t2.micro, and then the auto assign public address is the same as the IP address as the top above, as the above here one. And then the platform is the Amazon Linux, and then platform details is the Linux. And then so yeah, that is all about creating the EC2 instance. And then after that, we'll go to the S3 bucket. So after creating the EC2 instance, we'll have to create a bucket. So the main purpose of this bucket is like to connect to upload our website files, the website application files that we have created into this bucket, so they can connect with the EC2 instance. So to do that, we had first things first, we go to the permissions. We go to the permissions, and then we go to the bucket policy, and then we had we have generated a code here. We are based on a version and a statement with the SID, and then the action called the S3 get object, and then the resource is the ARN AWS S3 group project bucket. This resource we can be auto generated when we create a bucket for this for our website. So that is the permission, and then we go to the objects. So under the objects, we have to upload the zip file of the TCC website. So that is about the S3. And then once you complete the steps of the S3, then we can view the website using the public IPv4 address that we've been given. So right here it says let's say we go to EC2 right here. And then we go back to the instances, and then okay, let's just cancel the electronic gadget store tab to make sure that you see that if it works using the given IPv4 address. So we go to web server 2, and then we copy the public IPv4 address, and then we go to new tab, and then we paste it. So as you can see, our website is displayed using the public IPv4 address given right here. So that's because that we have created the EC2 instance and the S3 bucket. I mean, the first step is that we had to create a VPC followed by creating the EC2 instance, and then the final step was to create the S3 bucket. And then this is our final IPv4 address for our website. So that is all about the phase one demonstration. Thank you.
Hello sir, my name is Emanathan. So I'm going to explain the phase 2 in our project. First we need to go to the security group. We can find the security group here under the network and security. So we need to create one which is the project database SG. So I name it like that. So if you want to see the details, okay, we can see from here. We can see the inbound rules, which was we created the MySQL. Okay, so then we need to go to the RDS. Okay, once we go to the RDS, we need to go to the database. So this database was created. The name was project database. Okay, so once we click this, we can see the details. This which was I created. We can see here. If we go to the configuration, we can see like the inbound classes, availability, the username, then we can go to the subnet groups. From here we can see I got created database subnet, I mean a subnet group which is the database SESG. So once I open this, we can see here the details, which is have two subnets, which is the available zone is for 1A is this, and 1B is this. So which is IPv4, and if we move to the EC2, then we move to instances. Then we choose the web server. connect. From here we can connect to the database. Once we click connect, it will open a new tab and start connecting. So this is our database connection page. From here we can connect to the database.
Good day sir, my name is Praveen, and for the phase 3 I've done load balancers, and this is the project ELB. So for the details, we choose application as a load balancer type, and scheme which is internet facing. So for the VPC, this is our project, and there are two availability zone here, and they are public. One is 1B and another one is 1A. So we choose as a IPv4 address. So this is the DNS name to open the website. So for the network mapping, so this is the IPv4 address. So there are two mappings here, subnet. So for the security, there are two. One is security group I've created, and also the RDS EC21. This one is to set of firewall rows that control the traffic to the load balancer. And for the attributes, the HTTP2 is on. So after we done everything, you copy the DNS. So this is the website. So there are several gadgets here: phones, smartwatches, laptops, and also PCs. So after we done the phase 3, so now is phase 4 to do the auto scaling. So we have created project AWS. So these are the details. We name as a project AWS. So the desired capacity is 2, minimum is 2, the maximum is 6. So for the launch template, we use T2 micro. So this one is everything is default, and this is the instance management. There are two instance management here for the T2 micro, and both are in healthy. One for is 1A and another one is 1B. So after we done everything, we have to go back to the load balancer, and we have to copy again the DNS name to open the website. So after we open, we can choose, for example, we can choose phone, add to cart. So the price is down here. So we can push down here. You can remove also. If smart watches means you can also choose one, add to cart. So it's easy for them to shop. And also goes to the laptop and PC. So it will show the total the amount of the gadgets. So that's it from us. Thank you.